Is there something a dog would do that a donkey would never do? Do you know?
I just want to say you've already given your answer
You know,
to the prompt. And you don't have to say anything else. You have done great.
During most of that, Wendie, were you back on your ranch? Were you just...
I'm going to my happy place now.
All right. Please welcome to the stage for the first time, it's Matt Rogers. Come on out, Matt. Hi, Matt. Now, Matt, this is your first time being here, so I just have to ask you.
Yeah,
you
hi,
also have a
Jon.
new show coming out on Netflix called No Good Deed.
Sure do, yes.
Do you think your doppelganger, Brad Turbo, would approve?
You know, I think that no, I don't think he would. I think it's a lot of like suburban light. No, it's not light comedy, but it's like a comedy murder mystery. Like it's from the creator of Dead to Me called Liz Feldman. Yeah, it's great. It's got Ray Romano, Lisa Kudrow, Linda Cardellini. It's really, really a great show.
That's cool.
And I think Brad Turbo kind of just likes like alt podcasts.
Yeah.
So I think it might challenge him too much.
Yeah, he's watching
But it's going to be
YouTubes.
great for everyone in the audience and all your families too.
It's funny having a show coming out called No Good Deed right now because I just want to go No Good Deed.
The wicked of it all. I've seen it twice.
Don't say. I don't want any spoilers.
There's a wicked witch. No, it's great. Yes, but it does have the same title as a song from Wicked, and I was singing it around set.
Oh,
Yeah.
How nice for everyone.
Yeah.
That sounded worse than I. Right. As turkeys fly out the shelves and out the window, we're getting into the Thanksgiving spirit here at Love It or Leave It. But instead of sharing what's tickling our giblets, we're going to be sharing something more people should be thankful for. Because as we're gearing up to share a meal with our wasn't technically convicted uncle, we've all got to hold on to the small good things. We all with all of our might and all of our buttered fingers. What? Anyway, I don't know.
I like buttered fingers.
Hold
That's a
on
really
with our
good way to
buttered
put it.
fingers. In a segment we're calling Gotta Have Thanks.
Oh, look at us.
Things you look at us, we're a
I love that
band.
I got to play the keyboard. I love that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at
I'm
that.
the front man, I guess.
You are, yeah. I'm the mysterious bassist.
Yeah, you're a real
Playing-
mystery in that photo.
And I'm Animal.
Marc,
You're
you
animal.
look insane.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, you look insane.
let's spin the wheel.
It's
It has
me.
landed on that. Now, what is something we should be thankful for?
You know, I think that people aren't actively excited about this Beyoncé halftime show that's going to happen on Christmas Day at, I guess, a football game. For me, it's like I didn't even know football happened on Christmas Day. But now I'm quite aware. I think it's going to be huge for football.
It's going to be huge for football.
It's been around for a little bit.
I know it has. You know, my dad's actually a varsity football coach, which you would really think he'd raise more of a Brad Turbo
What?
than me.
Well, where are we? Where are we in Long Island?
Long Island, New York.
Where? What school?
Oh, would you know? Suffolk County. He
Syosset.
was Lindenhurst.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
We know
Okay.
that. We've done
See,
this.
this is the part where two people from Long Island say the names of towns to each
And then
other,
just go,
and they
okay.
go, "Oh yeah."
Dan Lauria is from Lindenhurst.
You know, my dad is really good friends with Dan Lauria.
Really, and
Yeah.
he played football there for
Yes,
that high
they
school.
played together.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him
He's a dear
actually.
friend of mine.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Really
I
good
think
friend.
I knew that because
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this backstage, but I'm a huge fan of yours. Like I love Just Shoot Me. It was my favorite show.
Thank you.
That was me holding back because I had to be Brad Turbo, so I couldn't be like gagging over Wendie backstage.
Now I understand that was your alter ego because that made me very nervous that you seemed like such a sweet guy and then you came out here and you were such a pig.
It was a lot of volume, and I apologize for that person that was out here. I guess we're sort of shattering the illusion, huh, John? That's me, Matt Rogers, playing Brad Turbo. But yeah, no, we'll catch up about Dan Lauria. That's so funny.
Yeah. What's funny as you say that, I had this strange feeling when I saw that Beyonce was doing the Christmas thing because it's obviously not the Super Bowl. It's its own thing.
Correct.
And what I thought was there's like there's something about like these companies and their voracious need for scale and to have more all the time with more viewers.
You're
but
not
the fact,
being very thankful right now.
but that what we want is the magic of something scarce, which is an amazing show by Beyoncé being something special. And so it's like, how do these companies keep doing more and more spectacle when what draws us to spectacle is the fact that it's special? You know, that was what I thought. But I'm excited about it
to hear
too.
Texas Hold'em. I think it will be really fun to see her sing it live. And I agree with what you said as well, though.
No, but
that was what I was gonna say next. Everything you said.
But I'm still interested in it. It's just what I thought. I had a strange feeling. I had a feeling of foreboding.
I guess
That's what I felt. Foreboding
as
about the future.
You really are clutching yourself.
I don't know.
You can breathe now, Simon.
But I wonder, to your point, I wonder if it's too close to the Super Bowl for it to be as meaningful.
Yeah,
that's when it's like,
will that make the Super Bowl, like, who's going to play the halftime thing for the Super Bowl after Beyonce?
Can I posit what I think
do we know it was Kendrick, right?
Well, yeah, Kendrick is doing the Super Bowl. But what I think it is I think Beyonce has a deal with Netflix, and she owes them a performance, and I think they're trying to do the live thing. And I think after the fight didn't go so well, the Tyson Logan Paul
people
fight,
watched
Jake
it.
Paul. Right. It was like they were having, get this, buffering issues. Welcome back to the 90s. It really didn't go well, so now people are a little nervous about the Beyonce thing. And I'm like, you guys, just wait till after. When it's streamable, you're going to have a whole Beyonce show. Like, I don't think we need to get in the weeds about the Beyonce halftime show. Let's just be grateful. We're going to get Cowboy Carter visuals finally.
I agree with that.
Who is out there?
No, they agree with you. All right, let's spin it again. I agree with you completely.
Oh, thanks.
As always.
That's who I am.
Marc, what is something you think we should be grateful for?
This will be meandering, but I'm grateful in this time where there's a legitimate existential threat to our country for mental health professionals, and on a personal level, my therapist recently pointed out to me in my distress since the 5th of November that I always find solace and happiness in helping others. And my wife and I don't have kids, but we somehow have a lot of daughters. We have lots of nieces and the daughters of friends, and so to help, like I've in the last couple of weeks actively reached out to go like, where are you? What do you need? And that's made me feel better. And so I'm grateful for a trained listener who can remember the times that I've said, I'm happy. And it's when I'm helping others. And then briefly, I would just love to plug something that I've been doing for 12 years now, my wife and I, to help others. And that is that we have a 501c3 nonprofit charity in Detroit, Michigan, where I came up through the Second City. We teach improv free of charge in Detroit middle and high schools. And it's the best possible life skill. It's what made my life good and interesting and taught me how to listen to people and respect people and see other people's perspectives within reason. So please check out the Detroit Creativity Project, dcpimprov.org.
That's cool. That's so lovely. I like that. Let's spin it again.
Are you crying?
Not right now.
Just most of the other times.
Do you have somebody spinning this that can make it?
Yeah, this feels fixed.
Because I don't know who those other people are.
They're
I
the
see you
team.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the team. It's the team on there.
team.
I mean, it
It's the
doesn't
team.
really make sense that there's a wheel because obviously it's just going to land on everybody once. At some point, there was historic value to the wheel when we first had the wheel, but it's become a bit Baroque over the year, and now it just exists as a way of saying who goes next.
Did you change it because one time it was like 10 times the same person? They're like, and also,
Well, no, it was so the wheel was always fixed, but not by me. So in the original conception of the wheel, there were topics on the wheel, and then it would land on a random topic, and we would have to rant about it. But that was hit or miss because we weren't prepared, and so now it's just it just lands on a person. It's sort of fun. It's just a wheel because wheels are fun. You're having fun, right?
nobody's denying it's fun.
It's landed on Wendie. What's something we should be grateful for, Wendie?
I would say these days, first and foremost, my ass.
Hell yeah.
And let me just explain. I live on a ranch in the Santa Monica Mountains, and we have now 3 horses, 1 dog, and a miniature donkey. And his name is Luca, and I actually have friends who come over just to make out with this miniature donkey because he is the most adorable thing that you've ever seen in your life. His legs are like this long, and his head is huge, and he's too fat, but he is the dearest creature, and along with the horses and the dog, and my husband and my daughter, but she's off at school. There's something so. It always brings me back to being present and being grateful, being around animals. That's always been my that's just my go-to place that regrounds me. And every morning I do a little gratitude ritual, and it's always when I'm among them that I just sort of try to reboot and reset myself every day to not squander this opportunity to really honor this day and try to be love in the room.
That's cool.
Brilliant.
How high up does this donkey, like if the donkey was in the room?
His back's about here.
Wow.
And his head's like there. But if you get low, if you sit like on a salt lick or just scrunch down, he'll come over and put one of his little legs on you and try to climb up into your lap and put his head on your shoulder.
Wow.
Yes, please.
But his
Yes,
head
please.
weighs about 200 pounds.
Do you have a dog? Do you have
Yeah.
dogs?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Donkey, dog.
Don't you make me choose.
I wouldn't, and I don't want you to choose.
Yeah.
So people always say, which is smarter? But I don't care about that. Here's my question. What are the donkey qualities that a dog doesn't have? What is a dog quality that a donkey doesn't have? Like when a donkey curls up in your arms, people say it's like a dog. But is there a quality of dog? Is there a quality?
Who says that?
Is there a quality? Is there a quality of donkeyness that the dog doesn't have? That somebody says, a dog wouldn't do this. This is only something a donkey would do. And is there something a dog would do that a donkey would never do? Do you know?
I just want to say you've already given your answer to
do
the prompt, and you don't have to say anything else. You have done great.
During most of that, Wendie, were you back on your ranch? Were you just...
I'm going to my happy place now.
But you know what I mean?
I do, and you look like you're about to you really look like you could use a donkey in your life. No, there is something unique about Luca.
That's the donkey?
He is the most affectionate animal I've ever been around. And I love all my animals, all the creatures that I've lived with over the years, but he has a particular need to be close to you, and I don't know, there's some soul connection with him that I've never experienced with another animal.
Interesting.
What is your address?
Right, let's spin it again.
Now we're gonna get you?
Probably. It has landed on me.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's a really
Handsome
good. It's a good
picture.
picture of you. Your hair looks really good.
Really
Thanks.
good.
Yeah.
It is a good picture of me. Although, who is the person? Brendan Scannell was on the show, and he said, "Ugh, that's a terrible picture of me." And I was like, "Nope, because it's a picture of me." And I'll never let him or this audience
kidding
forget
me.
it. It was brutal.
Oh my God,
It was
that's so
brutal. We had to just move past it. It was awful. No, it's fine. Now, here's something we should be grateful for. We should be grateful that Jay Leno is unkillable. I don't know have anybody been following what's been happening with Jay
I was
Leno?
with him recently. We were at an event. I mean, we were at some awards thing, and I heard about what happened with the fire. Is that what you're talking about?
No, that's
Since
a
then.
different incident because
Oh.
Jay Leno has almost died 3 times in the past year. A car exploded, and he
Right.
had burns all over
And
his
he looks
body.
great. His face looks
He
great.
survives that.
Yeah.
There was another incident, another accident where he again almost died, and then this week he shows up to do a benefit, and he is bruised all along his face, all along the side of his body. One of his eyes is completely puffed up. I don't think he knows if he's going to be able to see out of it again.
He was wearing an eye patch.
He was wearing an eye patch because Jay Leno was staying at, this is his story, You believe it. He said he was staying at a Hampton Inn, and it's like, okay, man. What? Harrison Ford's like, what? All right. You can get the fresh salmon, you don't have to stay at the Hampton Inn. But Jay Leno is staying at Hampton Inn. He's trying to go walk to a restaurant that's across the street. Instead of walking the way, because these things are built for cars and we live in a broken world, but he like looks, he's like, oh, that hill doesn't look so steep. He rolls down a 60-foot hill into a ditch, bouncing along rocks on the way, bruised from the top of his head to the bottom of his body. He looks like he owed some bad people money.
Yeah.
He looks beat to ever-loving shit. And he walks out to do an interview because I guess he felt like he needed to tell somebody about this. So he's interviewed by like Inside Edition on the street wherever he's doing this benefit. And he's like, yeah, I'm really fucked up. Then he takes, the man
Is a survivor.
a survivor.
He's a survivor, and we send our best.
We send our best. And we
really
send our
send
best.
our
And we
best.
really send our
I
best.
think I speak for everyone when I say we send our
But
best.
I began this by saying we should be grateful that he lives through all of this.
Yeah.
But like, you can cancel a date. Like, you
Yeah.
can go,
Right.
tonight's not going to work.
Well, that's the other thing too, because he's like, and I didn't miss my date. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess your set was about how you looked like you just got hit by a bus.
Yeah, how did that
He
work?
he looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even bruising. It looks like a tattoo sleeve.
Yeah.
Like it's a solid purple.
And he thinks it may be permanent damage?
I'm not sure. It was just a street interview.
Well, from the Inside Edition interview that you watched.
I think it does look. He was sort of being like, you don't know, but the.
Was that your Leno? He's got a Leno?
He's like, we'll see.
Lord.
You know, my eyes
Turns
on
out gravity.
But he didn't cancel the gig.
He played a gig that night, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the show must go on.
And the show must go
I don't
on.
know.